what is the number one song that you're playing in your iPod right now?
The number one song. Does it still show what the song you've played the most in here?
I mean, it depends. Are you using Apple Music or Spotify?
I'm using Apple Music. Uh-oh. Oh, wow.
Yes. I'm just judging. You know what it is? I refuse to use Apple Music because I was like, Apple just has too much in my life already.
Well, obviously between Apple and Gmail, I feel like, I mean, Apple and Google, like they have our entire lives. Yeah. I don't know where to find what I've been listening to the most.
But what's your jam?
Right now I've been listening to Crit.
Okay.
I've been listening to Crit a lot. But what I'm really listening to is Daniel Caesar.
Love Daniel Caesar.
I think I'm like the president of the Daniel Caesar fan club right now.
I feel like you got to get in line.
I don't know. So yeah, between like Best Part and Blessings.
Blessings is amazing.
Yeah, like those are like I'll run to those. Like I'll do like 6 or 7 miles and I'll just put the album on.
I like how he's still low key bragging on my life when it comes to running.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
It was a humble brag. It was like, I just still casually just run 6 or 7 miles listening to Daniel Caesar.
Yeah. I mean, because that's which is weird. And it's not running music at all. It's not running music at all. But it's just like, I just really love his voice. I love what he's talking about. I love the content. I love the writing. The music sounds great. It's just,
I'm an aggressive runner. I still run to Last Train to Paris or Uses.
Okay. So yeah. So like I'll mix it up. Like I'll run a podcast. Like I was running
how do you run a podcast?
Just listening. I mean, because I think when you run, once you start running the longer miles, it's not you don't need the motivation as much anymore, and you start thinking about random things, and like I think that's where the podcast come in. Kind of, it's more of just like getting engrossed in the conversation, and you're listening, and then you're just running, and you almost forget like how far you're going because you're so engrossed in the conversation. Like I listen to Radio Lab a lot, which is public radio, and like it's just a very well produced podcast. They have sound effects, and it's like super research. They have like journalists, and they do interviews with people, and they tell these like really deep stories, and it just like you just get engrossed in it, and you're just like running along, and then every once in a while the Nike app will chime in and be like 3.4 miles. Pace 9 minutes, and then you just like keep going.
God, 9 minute mile. I'm like, I'm just thinking about myself.
I think, but it's all in the training.
No. It's all mental. Let me tell you, because when I first started like getting back in shape, I was doing like an 18-minute mile. I can run like a 10-minute mile right now.
See,
it's just. But look, let me tell you, after that first 10-minute mile, then I'm doing like a run walk.
But that's where you start. That's where you start. Because I wasn't a runner. I wasn't a runner before I started this marathon. Yeah. I wasn't. Like the most I had done, I did a 5K, and that was at a Nike event for some Kevin Hart thing when he first started on his like healthy thing on running on the beach.
Move with Hart.
Yeah, on the beach, and like they did a 5K, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm going to kill Kevin.
That's actually the first time I met you.
Oh, see? There you go.
Yes, that was the very first time we met. And I remember, because I was like, who's this random guy with this tripod that he's setting? Yeah. It was a gorilla tripod.
Big old head.
And you set the gorilla tripod on, it was Santa Monica Beach.
Yeah.
And you set the gorilla tripod on the little rail thing that was between the street and the beach. And then you had me and my friend run by like we were running, and you're like, can
that's
you guys
right.
do that
Oh yeah, because you were with Karen. Yes. That's right. That is right. Absolutely.
You're like, can you run by again? Actually, I need to go find that video.
That's right.
Because I got a cameo, and I think I can start my IMDb page now.
That's hysterical.
I really think I can start my IMDb page.
Pray that demon out of you. Y'all got some holy water out of here. We can just pray that demon out of you.
I mean, I'll just say it. Give my credits up.
Right.
Look, Academy Award, here I come.
Academy Award. Woman running on beach. Dimplez.
Yo, it's gonna be like
shout out to Nigeria.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna do the ugly cry like Halle Berry did when she accepted that award. You know exactly what I'm talking about. She's like,
and she deserved all of it.
I just want to thank everyone has ever believed.
Yep.
I'm so serious.
And I was not mad. I was like,
Listen, I'm not even mad at that.
Holly's so fine. She can cry.
Look.
Ugly cry all day long.
You know
and I'd
what
be
I've
like,
also
here,
noticed?
baby, here's your tissue.
Oh.
Here's your tissue.
I'm telling your wife.
Wipe your face.
I'm telling your wife.
Here, girl, wipe your face.
You better have an endorsement to Kleenex to be handing people tissues like that.
You want some oysters?
You said you want some oysters. You want some oysters? That's gonna be your new line.
That's my new line. You want some oysters?
You want some oysters?
That's hilarious.
It's aphrodisiac.
That's what I'm saying. Apparently, that's my favorite line from now on. You want some oysters? Ain't nobody gonna understand that. I'm like, listen to Dash Radio.
Listen to Dash Radio.
You'll get it.
You'll get it. You'll get the interview. You get it.